Have you heard about the new virus that's going around? It's called Viralus Interneticus. I just made it up. There's really not a Viralus Interneticus, but there is something that does infect us whenever something goes viral on the internet. A news item, a big headline, or perhaps a YouTube clip. Just recently, there was a major headline that aired on a major news channel on the internet that had something about President Trump that people jumped on that was later found to be false. And then actually on the same day, there was a YouTube clip of a boys' school having a confrontation in Washington, D.C. with other protesters at the Lincoln Monument. And that went viral, and that created a sensation of misinformation, misunderstanding about what really happened, because only a few seconds of a larger several-minute clip was played and put out to people, and people didn't have the context. They didn't have a full understanding. They weren't there. They jumped to conclusions, and some very, very serious misjudgments were made on both cases. It happens all the time. We've all been impacted by it. We've all been infected by this Viralus Interneticus. And it's important that we take a step back. In our use of social media, as we troll and peruse the Facebook feeds, Twitter, YouTube, and everything else that is out there, and all the information, and all the so-called entertainment and facts that are there, and find out exactly what the truth is. There's a scripture that we should keep in mind as we are looking at this. It's in Proverbs chapter 18. Spiritual perspective on this can help us to step back and take a godly view of a lot of the information that we have, and also all the inputs that come into our lives. It says that he who answers a matter before he hears it, it is folly and shame to him. I've been guilty of answering a matter before I've heard it. Have you? Yeah, it happens. We're all subject to that aspect of our human nature that we're not quite all really proud of. When it happens on a large scale and it becomes a major cause in the media, sometimes people get hurt, reputations get damaged. And it all could be solved if we would take, again, a step back and say, is this true? Get to the facts, get to the bottom of the situation. When we do that, we're following the scriptural principle of seeking to truth and finding the facts. There's an old saying I remember from my youth, from another television program, just the facts, ma'am, just the facts. We all should be wanting the facts about anything and get to the truth. And if we do, then we're going to be following the scriptural principle, and we're going to be avoiding that new virus, Viralus Interneticus. That's BT Daily. Join us next time.